Hello, dear audience, and welcome to the journey to Cantho. This show aims to connect and share the beauty of Cantho through the perspectives of those who love this land. Today, we have a very special opportunity to meet a beloved actor, Hải Triều.
I feel honored and excited to be invited by Journey to Cantho to share something about Cantho in the Western region. I'm truly a child of the Western region.
The full name of actor Hải Triều is Hải Triều, a young and promising actor drawing the attention of many viewers. His fan page receives a lot of interest from fans, and his name and career are closely associated with adorable and humorous female impersonation roles. I heard that your idols are Uncle Hải and Uncle Tài.
At that time, there were only these two uncles who were the most famous, and I knew them from watching Paris by Night videos, so I liked them. Later, everyone became my idol because I was not humble. I was much inferior to others. Whoever is more talented, I will idolize many people in many aspects to improve myself.
What led you to become an actor?
Is probably from watching clips of singers and comedians like Uncle Tài and Uncle Hoài. After watching them, I found it fascinating. Later, when I was in school, I discovered there was a theater and cinema school. Before that, I didn't know about it. I learned about it in the 11th grade and decided to take the entrance exam, but it wasn't exactly a passion yet. I found the school enjoyable and I liked being like everyone else. When I finished studying, I decided to attend school, but I failed the first exam. After retaking it, I finally passed. My path was not all rosy. It had many obstacles.
How did you feel when you became a full-time student?
At that time, I was quite bossy. Some friends in the same class failed, but I passed. It was just for fun because when I failed, they were also the same. If someone passed and I failed, they got to attend classes while I had to retake the exam, so I couldn't go to school. I had to study again, so when I passed, I had to boast. I passed.
I passed.
That's how it was. Then followed days of training because initially I admitted that I was much inferior to others. Speaking stupid on television is weird, but I accidentally said I was less intelligent than others, so I had to practice more. For example, in the speech for stage subject, I remember it was taught by teacher Nam Anh, and performing techniques had to be practiced slowly because I wasn't born into the field. At that time, when going to school, people said, "Why did you take the theater school exam? No one in your family is in that field." Back then, the perception was that you had to have a family connection or background in performing arts to be supported to take the exam. If your family had no connection, you were considered studying nonsense. When I started studying, but if someone asked if I had a passion, I would say no. If someone said I had a passion, it would be a lie. I just liked it. Then gradually doing it, like training and seeing results, I kept improving, and it became my profession. Afterward, I earned money, took care of myself, and supported my family a bit. Calling it a passion is not accurate.
As you share, many people believe that if parents are in a certain profession, children should follow that profession to have a stage or a place to work in the future. I heard that you have played many roles and gained a lot of audience love. I watched a clip of Gánh hát đầu xuân, single True for a Listening with You, BB Trần, Thành, and actress Lê Giang. So, which role has left the most impression on you up to now?
Honestly, if I say it, people will think, oh, why is the answer like a beauty queen? So friendly. But truly, I like all the roles because if I didn't like them, I wouldn't have taken all those roles. It's like the roles you watch. You may like one more than the others, but in reality, I like them all. Everyone has their impressions, so I like all the roles, especially the ugly ones. On television or in the media, people think I specialize in playing beautiful women, but I also play ugly roles, even crazy ones. Sometimes when I go on stage, I put on a military hat and perform. It's not like I'm always elegant. I also play ugly roles and I love playing ugly roles. It's like if someone says, today there's an ugly role, I love it. I make over to look ugly and people can't recognize me. Sometimes after dressing up, I meet the kids of your friends and they scream, saying, monster.
They're always impressed with that role.
They were impressed and they fear that role forever. When I remove makeup and meet them, they play with me normally and don't know it's the same person.
Besides being a comedian, you also act in television dramas. Now can you share the first impression when you acted in your first drama?
The first impression was being scolded. After doing stage performances and being a bit over the top, acting in a drama was much lighter. I was used to acting, so when I acted, they scolded me. It was a bit too much, but it was feedback from the seniors. I was still inexperienced, so I couldn't absorb it well. Then I felt sad and stressed, but in the end, I tried my best. Now they don't ask me to act in TV dramas anymore. When I acted in films like Lô Tô, Vừa đi vừa khóc, Bài Vũ Ngọc Đảng, Hot Boy nổi loạn, those were the films that made the audience and everyone know the name Hải Triều more.
Rồi Coffee xin kính chào quý khách. Cuối tuần mẹ dẫn con đi chơi à?
Mẹ có.
Chị uống gì?
Trà sữa.
Vô quán trà sữa phải uống trà sữa chứ không lẽ uống cà phê. Anh cho đi uống gì?
Trà sữa luôn.
Đúng rồi, vô quán trà sữa phải uống trà sữa không lẽ uống cà phê. Hai người uống gì? Hai ly trà sữa đặc biệt nha.
Dừng tay lại.
Cô đã bị bắt.
Hỏi tên nữ tội phạm bị truy nã kia với tội danh lừa gạt, lừa tình 150 người đàn ông khỏe mạnh là lực lượng.
Nè, hai vợ chồng anh chị là gáo đá phải không?
Chúng tôi không phải là vợ chồng, mà chúng tôi là...
What? Ủa, có khác gì đâu.
Em gái, em không nhận ra anh hay em gái.
Chị là...
Tôi là người đầu tiên bị cô hãm hại đây.
Hải Triều đây!
Theo mà quý vị có quan sát thì quý vị
I observed that Hải Triều plays a lot of Western roles, so how does Hải Triều feel about our Western region?
I've mentioned that I am a child of the Mekong Delta in general, specifically from Bến Tre. It's deeply ingrained in my subconscious, from childhood to adulthood. That's why, besides Hải Triều, there are also many characters, but the most famous one is bé lụa in Chị em song sinh, in Sò lụa. Now, when playing a male role, I'm the actor Hải Triều. However, when playing a female role on various stages, I'm called Miss Nè He. Can you guess where the term Nè He comes from?
Và đố Cúc Vi cái từ nè he nằm đâu ra?
I think people often say nè he, nè he, nè he.
Đó là một cái gọi là cái ngữ âm cuối
Exactly,
cùng
it's a kind of last intonation in the words of our western region.
Mày á he là đó, thì từ cái từ đó thì Hải Triều thấy đó cái từ đó dễ thương.
Hey, I'm talking. It sounds cute, and fortunately, Hải Triều voice suits the expression her he. So when it's spoken, people like it, and it gradually becomes a character. I also hope that each province and location will have local terms. If those terms spread widely, people nationwide will get to know them, making them cuter. Sometimes simple words like bịt mù as opposed to bịt xớp are known only in certain areas. For example, Cúc Vi, let me borrow the bịt mù. Here, is this it? It's the foam bag next to the nylon bag. Each region has its own way of speaking. So I want to gradually spread these local terms to everyone I know. Now wherever I go, I am often called Miss Nè He.
It's like a signature.
Exactly.
Nè he, không có rảnh làm thơ với em he. Trời đất ơi nè he, chị nói cho em nghe ha, cái bãi biển này em nhìn coi, rất là sạch ha. Cái em xuất hiện ha là làm dơ luôn bãi biển ha.
Nè chị có thể bớt chữ he là giùm em được không?
Nè he, cái đó là cái tật của người ta nha ha, không có được cấm cản người ta ha.
Chị ngộ đời quá à. Người ta quay MV thì người ta phải đăng lê bò lết chứ sao? Coi trừ khi nào mà tôi lột đồ ra đi cái tôi còn mặc đồ mà.
Nè he, chị nói cho em nghe ha, cũng có vài người trên thế giới này ha đẻ ra là sai của tạo hóa rồi ha, còn riêng em là sai của cái bãi biển này. Em mà xuất hiện là nguyên cái bãi biển này dẹp luôn ha.
Trời ơi, chị nói tôi hả? Chị mới là sai của tạo hóa đó. Không có con người nào chị mà he như chị hết trơn á.
Tao hỏi mày một lần, mày đi không?
Không.
Mày không đi ha?
Rồi sao?
Tao đi ha.
Đi.
Tao đi, tao lấy nước mắm tao tạt cái mặt mày ha.
Trời ơi, chị dám.
Tao tạt nước mắm.
Ê!
Mày bỏ ha.
Dạ vậy khi mà nhiều khi á
Sometimes bringing the local words from our region into the TV series will bring the audience closer.
Exactly.
And people get to know more about the unique words and phrases from our region. Have you been to Cần Thơ many times?
I've been to Cần Thơ quite a bit.
What's your most memorable impression of Cần Thơ?
For Cần Thơ specifically, because today is Cần Thơ radio and television station, and the provinces and the Mekong Delta in general are very hospitable, peaceful, and the food is delicious. As someone from the Mekong Delta, I'm happy whenever I find a place to eat with a sugar jar. For those from other regions or foreigners, when they come to the Mekong Delta, they find the food a bit sweet. Sweet is delicious, right? Firstly, the people in Cần Thơ are friendly, approachable, it's peaceful, and the food is delicious. But there's one thing I'm still regretful about when I came here. I didn't have much time, so I couldn't visit many places. I feel a bit regretful. If I have the chance, I'll travel all around Cần Thơ and Mekong Delta. That's when I'll be satisfied.
Take the journey across the Mekong Delta.
Exactly. That would be a tour.
Which dishes from the Mekong Delta do you like the most?
I love every dish from the Mekong Delta. Every time I go back to my hometown, I can just tie a rubber band around my mouth because the food is so delicious. Dishes like fermented fish noodle soup, crab noodle soup are like signatures of the provinces in the Mekong Delta, including Cần Thơ. Next is barbecue pork with vermicelli.
Excellent.
My God, And then there's grilled fish wrapped in vegetables and rice paper.
Just mentioning it makes me drool.
Vietnamese pancake too. There are all savory dishes. As for sweet dishes, there are all kinds of Vietnamese sweet soup to enjoy with ice. 3-color dessert, mixed sweet soup, pomelo sweet soup, sweet rice dumplings, and more. When it comes to the Mekong Delta, I'm afraid I won't have enough stomach space to contain all of it.
That's right, there's a lot.
There are plenty of savory dishes and not to mention the sweet ones, so I love all the dishes from the western region. Oh, and fish sauce.
Fantastic.
Imagine a bowl of snakehead fish sauce with a bit of crispy pork fat on top, eaten with hot rice and accompanied by fresh vegetables. How does that sound? Not to mention eating it with henicuricus, fish sauce, with Sebastian flowers and sour soup.
Talking about henicuricus makes me think of the early season's mom henicuricus.
Exactly. We have to eat it with sour soup, or in the Mekong Delta, there's a dish called salty braised henicuricus. Squeeze some lime, add some chopped chili. Oh my god, please don't mention it anymore. I might leave the program and head to the neighbor's house.
I
don't know if you are the same as me, but I can eat anything with a cup of sweet and sour fish sauce.
Either a cup of sweet and sour fish sauce or a cup of salty fish sauce filled with red chili, and I can eat anything with it.
Dear viewers, through the storytelling of either Hải Triều, it's evident that Cantho has many wonderful places and delicious dishes for us to explore and experience.
Carved the Purple House Film Studio Cantho is becoming a hot tourist destination in the Western Lands. With a unique style featuring a vibrant purple color from the details of the house to the surroundings, it captivates the hearts of thousands of visitors. Stepping into the courtyard of the Purple House, you will feel comfortable in a cool atmosphere and surrounded by lush greenery. Following the path inside, everything is tinted with shades of purple, purple stairs, purple flowers, purple house. All of it gives you a dreamy and nostalgic feeling. True to its name, from the house to the decorative details, bicycles, swings, and seats here are all filled with shades of purple. The entire house and garden cover more than 5,000 square meters, with many impressive landscapes designed entirely in dreamy purple, attracting tourists, especially the youth. Inside the Purple House, there is a space typical of the Old South to preserve memories, with wooden tables, chairs, and cabinets, along with nostalgic items like an old TV, coconut shell, condiment holder, radio or lamp, or rotary phone. Many images and utensils that are more than decades old are memories for many generations. Right at the coffee shop, besides enjoying delicious drinks and a dreamy purple space, tourists can recharge with delicious and attractive specialty foods of the Western region. Especially every Saturday and Sunday, there is a traditional Southern Frog Cake buffet with beautiful decorations, bringing the simple beauty of the Mekong Delta. Another beloved dish is the salad with chicken and mangosteen, which is incredibly attractive in flavor and color. Mangosteen is used in the salads when it is still young, mixed with forest chicken or bamboo chicken, bringing a naturally sweet taste combined with the sourness of mangosteen, creating a crispy and sweet dish. The Purple House Film Studio's coffee shop is one of the interesting places for you, your family, and friends to enjoy entertainment on the weekend. If you have a chance to visit Cantho, take the time to check out this wonderful place.
I don't know how to express it to the show. Just now they asked me to list the dishes. I listed them. I imagined a lot in my head, but in the end, the show is like pushing me to the climax, to the peak, and then let me drool. This is the first thing. The second thing is like adjusting myself. That's when I mentioned the noodles, then the sweet soup, then the grilled dishes, the lack of salads. The show gently pushed the salad to the forefront. This is Journey to Cantho show, or is it a program that induces craving for artists? Now I feel like I want the shows to end soon, so I can step out and order a salad with chicken and mangosteen immediately.
Not keeping Hải Triều waiting any longer. Now I invite you, let's take a tour around Cantho to enjoy the delicious dishes here, shall we?
Yeah, I agree.
Now goodbye and see you again. We're heading out now.